Johnny,
Hi, Pat. How are you, mate?
how are you doing?
You all good? Yeah, I'm good. You?
I am very good. You don't mind me painting away?
No, no, you crack on. What you painting?
The Gypsy King. I'm still on him. I'm the victory.
Yeah, what size is it?
It's actually quite a big piece, really. What is it? Probably 36 or 38 by 28. I'll show it a bit. I'll do a bit more and I'll show
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Should I
Lovely.
paint?
So you haven't run out of paint yet through isolation, no?
Nah. To be honest, man, I'm not. I've been a bit. I haven't been doing as much as I would have liked. I've been a bit
Right, yeah.
relaxed. I don't know what you've been like, but I haven't. I haven't been pushing it as much as I should be. Although I have been doing other stuff. Like this morning, I was down to Framers and picking some stuff up. So I'm always doing something, whether it's online, whether I'm doing, other stuff other than painting.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of mindset do you get into when you start painting? Do you kind of zone out and forget about everything?
That's a good question, but I do get into a zone, especially once I've started. Once I start getting into it, I mean, it's a bit different now as I'm talking to someone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I do get, especially once I'm getting into it, I will sort of get really focused and concentrate a lot. And I take it for granted though as well that it's just something I've always done. But it is a lot of concentration there.
Yeah, I can imagine it's kind of
When I
like
think about
therapy.
it, what's that?
I can imagine it's kind of like therapy when you're concentrating on it and just
Yeah,
forget about everything else.
it's not a difficult thing for me. It's a natural thing. But sometimes things don't work. Sometimes I'll be doing something and it just won't. It's something not right with it, and I'm not
Yeah,
happy.
yeah,
So I'd rather put it to the side and get working on something else, or even go and get a
yeah,
cup of
yeah.
coffee. And
How old was you when you first started realizing that you had some talent to do it?
oh man, I was a kid. I was like, even from, I asked my mum, funny enough, not long back, when did I start, asking for like, I want to draw, I want a pen, because she said it was like 4 years old. I was always asking, I just wanted to draw. And
Yeah,
even like school reports in junior school were, English, average. Because back then, in junior school, it was just an average, good, very good. And it was English, average, maths, average, art, excellent. Patrick has a very
yeah,
mature style of drawing. So it was evident really early on, and it was just a natural gift, which is nice. And then the boxing theme really, that didn't come into it until I guess the love came watching my dad, when I was 12, probably younger than that, watching Chavez. I can't remember what year that was, Chavez versus Meldrick Taylor, but I have that in my mind. And watching Barry McGuigan as well with my dad. But I can remember, as a kid, I had one of those balls. You see those punch balls now that go back and forward. Well, when I was younger, you could stand on them, and it was one of those ones as a kid you could stand on and punish a jab.
yeah, yeah,
And I was on that as a kid, but then I didn't have. I mean, Newbridge Boxing Club was not far from me, but I didn't have the guts as a kid. I didn't have the balls. I was a bit of a mammy's boy as a kid. And I
yeah,
didn't really have it in me until later on in life. I was about 16 when I started then. But the drawing, and so obviously when I began having an interest in the boxing, I'd say, 14 maybe, and I was drawing the likes of Tyson and stuff. That was evident then,
yeah, yeah.
And
Did
then
you
I
have a
went to art.
speciality? Oh, sorry, but go on.
Well, I went to art college then at what was that, 16, I went to a general art design course in Crosskeys. And even there I was doing bits, you know, of Tyson and different stuff. But then I went on to do I went to do an illustration course in Carmarthen, and they could see it as well. And, you know, it just went from there, really. Obviously, you know, I was boxing then as well for my country and stuff. Back at, you know, 18, from 18 really to my 20s. Good times, you know, really good.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
memories.
you had a bit of a cracking amateur career yourself, Pat, didn't you? Planning people out.
Yeah, well, I went to college at 18 years old in Carmarthen. So what happened then? I changed clubs. I didn't change clubs. I was still boxing under Cwm Can, because what Gary wanted, with, you know, in fairness to Gary, he spoke to Di Maskell at the time and said, look, is it okay if I still box from my club? But I was training with Carmarthen. It was great times for me because I was training then with Kevin Evans.
Yeah.
Ashley Law, that was a very good fighter. And I can't remember his, there's some really good boys down now, you know. And you know, the boxing gym, you just get a good crack, you know, with the boys.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was a really good time, you know. And I even sparred him with Kevin Evans back then, because I was a little bit older than Kevin, so like he was an heavyweight, went on for the Commonwealth Games, you know. But yeah, so it was like bad sound there, mate. Like, what's that noise? Oh, it's all right now. It's gone. It was evident, really, for me, you know, back in. I left then. Look, I was boxing for Wales probably around in my 20s, early 20s, 18, 19, 20. I'm talking 25 years back now, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like a long time ago, but actually it's not long. It just flies by, mate.
What was your amateur record? Because I know you was putting people away, weren't you?
I did all right. I had about 45, but they were all senior, because when I started, I was 16 when I started. I was training for 2 years before I even had my first fight. But I was the only reason why I didn't start earlier, when I went for my medical, I had a heart murmur.
Right, yeah.
I had a regular heartbeat, which was a little bit disappointing for me, because then I couldn't box as a youth. And I would have really liked to have done that, because I was, you know, I could punch as a kid. Like I used to do a lot of weights when I was younger, and then But yeah, I had 45 fights, all senior fights, and I won about 35.
Yeah, it's a good record, that.
Well, it wasn't bad, really. All the boys I lost to the top, you know, they were all either Welsh champions or international contenders.
Yeah, yeah.
And some went on to turn pro that I beat. I mean, Jason Williams, he turned pro. He did all right. He won a Welsh title, professional title. Paul Samuels had a few. Jason Samuels had a few, but he didn't really. I thought he could have done better than what he did. Biagio Falcone,
yeah,
he did quite well. Biagio, he was over in Scotland. But I beat him, but then he beat me. He whooped my ass, actually, in the second fight.
Takes a man to say that, Pat. Takes a man to say that.
Yeah.
You still train a lot now, I just see on your Instagram and your social media. Could it be a comeback for Pat Kick-Ass Killian?
Oh, no, I'm 45 now. I couldn't do it now. We all think there's something left in the tank, or don't we? You know, but do you know what? That plays a lot. That's a big thing. Any youngsters coming through now in boxing, you know, the coaches should be saying to these youngsters, they should be working on this a lot, because that's what there's 70% of that.
Definitely.
Than just the fighting.
I watched the Mike Tyson podcast the other day, and he said the exact same thing. He said a tough guy, he's saying the ones that last in a sport. It's the smart ones that last, and it's proved over the years.
Yeah, but you know, it's I love the training. I miss not being fit, because the thing is with boxing, when you're at that certain level of fitness, and it does become addictive. You know,
Yeah.
when you go to the gym, you do your skipping, you do your running. But the beauty was, I loved it. I really did enjoy that training. I didn't have to have, because I had a good chat the other day. I didn't have to have that push. I was just doing it. I loved it. But what about yourself? What are you doing?
But training wise,
Yeah.
or
How many?
yeah, I do train a bit. I do a bit of coaching as well for Marty ABC.
Yeah.
But obviously with all this lockdown and everything, I find it hard to train myself with work
Right.
because I've got my son who I'm working, so it's hard. You've got to put 100% into it. You know what I mean? Or you're gonna get hurt.
Well, I think that was one of the reasons why I didn't bother with going pro as well, because you either got to give it 100% or you're going to be a journeyman.
Yeah.
And I never wanted that. You know, I wanted to either go for it, like, and it's an hard game, isn't it?
Oh, definitely is the hardest. Yeah. It's you've been to some huge events and everything with this way of painting and everything. No, you met some fantastic fighters.
Mate, it's been unbelievable, really. But you know, I took that upon myself to really create opportunities for myself. It really, I sort of, how can I explain? Back in 2014, I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. I was exhibiting. Exhibiting in Cardiff. What do you call it? Motorpoint Arena, but it wasn't.
Right. Yeah.
Then it was someone else. I was exhibiting in there in 2006 or around 2005 or 2007 when Kazaki boxed there. But I was exhibiting on a lot of amateur shows to begin with, everywhere, you know. Yeah, I just went everywhere, mate, and early on, and then it gradually, I just sort of pushed the board out. A really good one is, see that piece there? It's not about, you can't really see a good image of it, but I went out to Germany.
Yeah.
For the Klitschko Fury fight, and I took the original painting out there, and that was signed by, we got that signed by Fury, both Klitschko brothers, Tony Weeks the referee, and Michael Buffer, the ring announcer.
Right. Yeah.
So we sold that. I sold that for a good bit, and that was a great experience. And I realised from that it was an opportunity there for me, you know. So then I went and pushed the boat further then and started exploring, going further afield. And to be honest with you, mate, I wish I'd done that a long time ago.
Yeah. What's been the highlight so far?
One of the highlights for me was exhibiting in Mandalay Bay. That was great. Ward Kovalev fight.
Yeah, brilliant fight. First fight, yeah.
But it was the second fight. I actually, was it the second fight? Yeah, it was. I actually got to exhibit. I was allowed to exhibit in Mandalay Bay. And
Yeah.
the original painting there. And then I met somebody there that bought the painting. And when that happens, when I go over there and I sell a piece, then it's, you know, it is really nice, you know. It puts all the hard work into context.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always happen, and it doesn't matter, because I got a lot of the originals here that I haven't sold, and because I want to get the right price for them.
Yeah.
And I would say the other one for me would have to be Mayweather McGregor. And to go over there with the original piece, and I had made I had a good contact over there, and a lot of support from a gallery that at the time was in the MGM Grand, was the Jeff Mitchum Gallery. and I was like a signed artist for them, and I was painting live at their store in the MGM over a number of years actually, and but that particular fight was amazing because the original painting sold. I had an interview with ESPN, and it was with Brendan Schwab.
Yeah.
And then, but the guy that bought the painting wanted to meet me, so we actually I met the guy, and he phones me up the next day, and he says, "Oh, Pat," he said, "would you like to come to the fight as my guest?"
Oh, really?
As his guest. So he took me to the fight as his guest. He paid $2,500 for my ticket.
Oh, really?
And it was just an amazing experience to go over there to sell my painting, and then even to actually be taken to the fight.
Yeah, yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah.
And that's happened a number of occasions, mate. That's happened at different ones. So that was I would say that's one of my highlights. And then obviously in 2006, you probably don't know about this one, because a lot of people don't even know. It was one of the a really good start for me. I was commissioned by a New York company, and they were they've got a real estate company in New York, Houlihan Palms, and he commissioned me to do the Fighting Irishman painting. And that was brilliant because what happened, it wasn't just my painting, it was a painting for a big event that he was putting on.
Yeah, yeah.
He was putting in this exhibition which was traveling the world. And it was memorabilia from all different hang on. It was memorabilia from all Irish and Irish American ancestry.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
The era where a lot of the Irish went over to America to better themselves.
Yeah.
They had memorabilia there of John L. Sullivan's fur coat, his punch bag, my paintings, Barry McGuigan's boxing shorts, boxing gloves. But, you know, it went deep. It went deep into the memorabilia side of it. And just a really interesting exhibit. But for me as well, to be commissioned to do that big piece was amazing, because the exhibition traveled from 2006 to up to 2013. So what that meant for me as well is like I was having trips to go on and stuff. So it was brilliant, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And all the fighters
just joined. I've done a piece of Mick. How you doing, Mick?
Mick Conlan. What a fighter. Amazing fighter.
I was gutted because I was meant to be out there, Mick, on the 17th of March. That's one thing. I was flying out on the 15th, and I had to come back. Well,
yeah.
What am I on about? I didn't even go. But I had booked my hotel and stuff, and, well, my sister convinced me not to go because, well, at the time, it wasn't locked down. You know, it was still going ahead up until the 17th of March. And then, well, and then all of a sudden we found out, you know, that it was off.
Have you painted Mick Conlan, given the bird to the judges?
No, I haven't. I've done a couple of pieces of him. He's a good guy.
That'd be a cracking picture, that one.
He's a good man. Huh?
That'd be a cracking picture, that one. The one with his little finger up to the judges.
That's a good point, that is. It would be a good one.
Get on it, Matt. And all the fighters you meet are always very appreciative of your work? Or have you ever met any fighters that are quite arrogant?
No, I wouldn't. I think old fighters generally are good, you know, and I do think mine. Unfortunately, you know, with any celebrity, what tends to happen is that they get a lot of people around them, and it ain't necessarily the fighters. You know, it's the people around them that and you can understand that. I mean, you can't expect like somebody like McGregor, because if McGregor didn't have anybody around him, it would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So you can't knock him for that. And everybody, you know, in life, people develop, people change, people people get better, so they are going to change. You know, a lot of not, and it should be for the better. You know?
Yeah.
Not arrogantly, you know, always. And I would say, if I don't know if Mick's on you, there's a couple of guys that I've met, and honestly, mate, they're so down to earth, proper gentlemen. Mick Conlon is one, and they're all Irish, actually, funny enough. What's his name? Who's the other? Bloody hell. So I tip of Frampton. Frampton is such a
what a guy. I met Frampton, yeah, what a guy.
Yeah, so, and see, why not, though? Why shouldn't you be down to earth and speak to anybody and stuff like that, you know? You get more fans like that anyway. Everybody's
another one is John O'Carroll as well.
I then say to somebody, oh, so-and-so's a lovely guy, you know, and it just goes around like that.
Yeah, John O'Carroll, he's exactly the same as well. What a nice guy.
Exactly, lovely, nice guy. Listen, I got a nice little story about me and Jono.
Yeah?
I met Jono out in Belfast. Actually, he was on, I think Mick was fighting on Mick was top of the bill. I'm sure he was. And I was chatting, it was just me and Jono upstairs, and he said, he was drinking a pint of water. And I had a good chat with Jono, and I was saying, hey, Jono, I said, that beer you got, keep that, man, because that's I said, that's you.
Yeah.
I got to capture that. And he said, oh, man, it'd be brilliant if you would capture me. I went off and got a canvas, only a small piece. And I went in a coffee shop and I started sketching it out.
You can do them that quick, Pat, can you?
Well, you know, it took all day, mind, because I went
I
started sketching it out. On the night of the fight, I was painting it live in the VIP area up in the arena.
Yeah.
The next morning, because he won the fight, it was Garrity. He boxed Garrity, and the next morning, when I seen him and he was on an easel, and we had a chat, I presented him with this. It was only a little piece, but he loved it, like, you know, he was gobsmacked, like.
Yeah, well, Greg, I'm hoping I got John on tomorrow, I think, on you.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm hoping,
He's a real character as well. I love his, when he just goes on live, led in his bed, you know, just saying it as it is.
Yeah, real Irish.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
Obviously, you paint other athletes and figures as well. Like, my personal favourite that I've seen of yours is Lucky Luciano. Where did that come from?
Right. Well, I think a lot of people have got a thing with gangsters and stuff, you know. And
I've all my life.
So you know, I painted the crees and stuff in the past, and then somebody mentioned about Lucky Luciano, so I done that piece, and yes, I like that one as well. I done that.
Yeah, it's my favourite one. That is.
I like that one. And look at this fire, and I turn this around. This is done with biro. This is all biro, right? All biro pen. Oh, wait a minute. Let's move this over. Oh, you can't see it very well, but that's done with all biro there. All biro pen. That's massive. Brett was going to have this, but
yeah, brilliant. That is.
There's a packet behind there as well, but you can't actually see it very good.
That's brilliant. Brett got a few, and the other one I like as well is the Gatti one that he bought.
Oh, that's a good piece, mate. I like that one.
Yeah, it's a fantastic piece, that is.
Let me show you this is it's very early days, mate. It's you know, it's not let me show you. So what I've done, right? I'm doing him coming in. I'm only just starting to add colour now. So I wanted him coming in as the king. I thought that was brilliant, sat on his throne, you know. And then after that fight, he was the bloody king, you know. And I wanted his brother in it as well. I wanted to get his brother in. So once I just blotted in an undercoat there, just so it takes the colour better. So once I start adding that now, that's going to come out really nice. But that's what I'm working on at the moment.
When you finish that, does Tyson Fury get the first dabs on it?
I probably
Yes.
signed it there. The two Klitschko brothers signed it there, and Tony Weeks signed it there. Michael Buffer, and that was a great fight. That was.
Obviously, as a boxing fan yourself, Pat, who's your idols growing up?
Well, I would say Tyson was certainly one of my idols, and I think later on in life I got to like this guy. But see, when I was growing up and got into boxing, Tyson was I grew up with Tyson. So
Yeah.
I mean, '86, I was 12 years old, and then obviously, I wanted to bring you down to see this. So here we are, Talk with the Devil.
John O'Carroll.
That's the piece I did there. But I'm packing something up here, actually. I just want to show that piece. I think this was a great place as well to go over to Saudi Arabia with this piece and get it signed by both of them, I haven't got the right amount for this one yet, but and then I'm actually waiting for Progress to send, because they were signed by
Taylor,
but I'm waiting for Progress to come back, send them back, and then
what a fight!
And then this one here, I enjoyed this.
And
on the night before this fight, I got about 5 signed by Canelo. The night before the fight. So are
all these the originals, Pat, or the
Sorry?
Are all these the originals? Are they?
No. These are canvas editions. These
right.
are like a limited edition, hand embellished. You can see it better there. So there's like 5 of them in the world. I think there's about 2 left, signed by Canelo. Nice piece here. Let me shut this door. This is signed by Linares.
Yeah, it's a fantastic piece.
This is a cracker. This was. I haven't got the right money for this one yet either. I'm still waiting for a good offer. This is an oil.
Roy Jones. Ever met Roy?
Signed by Roy. That's a really nice piece, that one. What's that?
Ever met Roy?
Yeah, I met him a few times. Roy, I actually did a live painting on his show in Las Vegas.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. He's a nice, he's actually on my WhatsApp.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's a name to have on your WhatsApp, isn't it?
Yeah, a couple of them are on my, the thing is, you don't want to, you wouldn't, you can't be too,
Yeah.
I've asked 1 or 2 for favors, but you can't really. Actually, the latest one. I know Joe anyway. I sent Joe a bloody message. I said, "Oh, Joe, do this favor. You can't send this to Bernard Hopkins, can you?" But it was a time lapse. A painting of Bernard Hopkins. I thought he might have had his number, but he didn't have his number. So
no. I'm not sure. Did they end on good terms after they fight?
I think so. I would imagine there's a lot of respect there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good fight there as well. Fantastic fight.
Yeah.
Do you speak to Calzaghe often, Pat?
No, not at all. No, he's not. I don't think he's around you much. Oh no, I don't know. He's with his sons now. He's down the gym a lot, and that's not far from me. The Calzaghe gym, it's literally down the road.
Yeah. How many paintings do you do a few at the same time? Are you in the middle of a few, or do you just concentrate on one?
A couple of different commissions on the go actually at the moment, and not just boxing. There's a couple of different ones I'm working on.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, mate, with this lockdown shit and coronavirus stuff, I haven't been very good lately. As in, saying that, I'm always you know, what's the term? Beating myself up, I guess. You know, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough, as in painting and stuff. But I think it's coming back a little bit more now, and I'm doing a little bit more. I'm saying that I'm working a stupid clock at the moment, though, because I think because of this virus and everybody can't go out and stuff, I'm staying up really late.
Right,
Even if I paint until 4 in the morning,
yeah,
I'm going to bed, right? And I'm not sleeping. I'm watching some shit on my
yeah,
phone, and then it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I think, oh shit, I gotta have a couple of hours, like, you know, and then I'm waking up at, I don't know. Well, yesterday I got up at 10 a.m. and I didn't go to sleep till 6 or whatever, and then you're tired and in the afternoon and stuff, you know, and
yeah.
but it's I think what's affecting me, I got no like schedule. I got nothing down to say, right, I gotta get that done by next month, you know. So it's a bit strange. I don't know how you were finding it.
Yeah, the same really. My sleeping pattern and everything's gone. It's just crazy times at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, and I can't see it. I can't see them. I know we got another week or something with this, but there's no way that they can't just say everything's back to normal. So I can see it being, well, reality is really, it's got to be another, to keep it down. And, you know, I would imagine another 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, it's got to be, man. It's got to be, yeah.
And what's that?
Before I finish up, Pat, and let you crack on. If anybody's watching at the moment who wanted any requests or was interested in buying some pieces, how would they go about that?
Well, just go on my website, KillianArt.com. Send me a message. I always respond. And if you want to grab a bargain, there's an eBay store. You can usually make an offer. So, you know, it's quite a nice little... most things are on there. So, you know, you can grab a bargain on there or something. And listen, I always send a bonus. I always send someone else, usually. If somebody buys a print, they usually get something in the package as well, which makes them smile.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave a crack on now. Pat, thank you very much for joining Boxing Bonanza today.
You're welcome. And what's the name? Who come up with that name?
Me, I'm Brett. No, I gotta give it to Brett Party. He come up with a name.
Is he on there? Brett